Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to learn English through a story. In this video, we're simply going to read the story together. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Just relax, listen, and enjoy the story. In the next video, we'll go through all the difficult words and useful expressions from this story. I'll explain their meanings with simple examples so you can understand them easily. So just focus on listening today and let's begin our story. The Song She Kept. Chapter 1. The Beginning of a Beautiful Dream. Lena Carter was only 16 when she discovered that some people could change your life without even trying. She lived in a small coastal town where mornings smelled of salt and fresh bread from the bakery across the street. Every afternoon she sat by her bedroom window with an old guitar resting on her knees. She wrote songs about ordinary things, the rain tapping against the glass, the birds singing before sunrise, and the quiet hope that tomorrow could be better than today. Music was her safe place. Whenever she felt lonely or uncertain, she wrote another song. Her parents always believed in her talent, but they also reminded her that dreams were difficult. The music industry was unpredictable, and very few people found success. Lena understood that. Still, she could not imagine living a life without music. One autumn afternoon, she attended a local charity concert where young artists performed for their community. She was nervous before stepping onto the small stage. Her hands trembled as she adjusted the microphone, but the moment she began singing, everything else disappeared. The audience became silent. Every note felt honest. Every lyric came from her heart. When the performance ended, the room filled with applause. Among the crowd stood a boy with bright eyes and an easy smile. His name was Ethan Brooks. He had performed earlier that evening with his own guitar, and although people admired his confidence, he admired Lena's sincerity even more. After the concert, they met backstage. Neither of them knew that this simple meeting would become one of the most important memories of their lives. Over the next few months, they saw each other often. They practiced music together after school, shared notebooks full of unfinished lyrics, and spent long evenings walking beside the sea. They encouraged one another. When Ethan doubted himself, Lena reminded him why he loved music. When Lena feared that her songs were not good enough, Ethan listened patiently until she believed in herself again. Their friendship grew naturally. Without noticing exactly when it happened, friendship slowly became something deeper. Neither of them needed grand gestures. The little moments meant everything. Sharing headphones during a bus ride, laughing over forgotten lyrics, watching sunsets without speaking, celebrating every small success as if it were the biggest achievement in the world. For the first time, Lena imagined a future that included someone else beside her. She pictured concert stages, recording studios, tiny apartments filled with instruments, long nights writing songs together. It felt possible. As the years passed, both of their careers began moving forward. Videos of their performances spread across social media. Music producers started paying attention. Invitations to larger events arrived one after another. Life suddenly became faster. Interviews replaced quiet afternoons. Airports replaced peaceful beaches. Schedules replaced spontaneous walks. Although they traveled separately, they always found time to call each other before going to sleep. Sometimes the conversations lasted only 5 minutes. Sometimes they talked until sunrise. Distance was difficult, but love made it easier. Fans admired them as a couple. Magazines described them as two rising stars building a future together. People loved seeing them smile in photographs. No one saw the exhaustion hiding behind those smiles. Success brought opportunities, but it also brought pressure. Managers expected perfection. The media wanted constant updates. Every appearance became a headline. Every mistake became news. Lena noticed that Ethan was changing. Not all at once, only little by little. He became quieter, more distracted. Sometimes he stared at his phone while she was speaking. Sometimes he cancelled plans because another opportunity had appeared. She understood that careers demanded sacrifices. She never wanted to hold him back. So she smiled. She told herself everything would return to normal after the busy season ended. But the busy season never ended. Months became years. Their lives continued moving faster than either of them expected. One evening, after finishing a concert in another city, Lena stood alone on the balcony of her hotel room. Thousands of fans had cheered for her only an hour earlier. Now the city lights stretched endlessly below her. She should have felt proud. Instead, she felt strangely alone. She picked up her guitar and quietly began writing another song. Not a happy one, not a sad one, just an honest one. It was about two people walking the same road, but slowly drifting toward different destinations without realizing it. She didn't know why those words came so easily. Perhaps her heart understood something before her mind was ready to accept it. The next morning, Ethan called. His voice sounded tired. He apologized for missing another dinner they had planned weeks before. There was another meeting, another flight, another promise that they would make time soon. Lena smiled as she listened. She told him it was all right. She always said it was all right. After the call ended, she looked at the unfinished song in her notebook. For the first time, she wondered whether love could survive when two people wanted the same dream. But life kept pulling them in different directions. She closed the notebook without finishing the final verse. Some songs needed time before they could be completed. She had no idea that this unfinished song would stay with her for many years, becoming the soundtrack of a chapter she would never forget.